Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing an unexplained sighting video, and this is from a pretty reliable source. Duke's Moonshadow, I'm calling this one. Charles Moss Duke is a legend in the aerospace community. He participated in the 1969 moon landing, though an illness kept him on Earth. He still participated. His voice was iconic in that exchange. Finally, in 1972, he got the opportunity to make the actual trip to the moon. He was the lunar module pilot on the Apollo 16 mission. The other two members of the crew were John Watts Young on his second mission, as I understand it, and Thomas Kenneth Mattingly. Duke was the 10th man to walk on the moon. He was also the youngest at that point. They landed the module and immediately posted their flag. Then they deployed their equipment and their lunar rover and got to work collecting samples. Now, the area they landed in was called the Descartes, D-E-S-C-A-R-T-E-S, Descartes Highlands, I guess that's how you pronounce it. Anyway, it is a rugged area where no other mission crew had attempted to explore. On Young's previous mission, they didn't have a lunar rover. The rover allowed them to travel much further out and collect more samples, so they were very excited about this. During one of the drives, they had stopped. Dust was still settling, and the camera on the rover captured an image. The image was racing across the surface. It was a shadowy image. Now, Duke saw this thing for about a second. He himself saw it. Okay? It was dark, like a shadow, but there was nothing to cast that shadow, and it had substance. It sped along and vanished behind a rise. He had seen it. He knew he had seen it. The camera on the rover had captured it as well. It was no hallucination. Something was there. Duke kept quiet about it because, he continued on his mission collecting samples and stuff because they had very limited time. And chasing moon creatures was not in the plan. He continued collecting samples, but mulled it over in his mind. Duke kept this quiet for 50 years. Now, at almost 80, he no longer cares about reputations or secrecy. When you get to be 80 years old, honestly, what do you give a shit about? What are they going to do? Take away your birthday? Come on. Duke requested to review the footage from his mission, and there, on the rover's camera film, he saw it again. It was there. The rover was 10 feet long and 8 foot wide. The shadow was comparable in size or larger. Duke came forward with this sighting and was immediately ridiculed. NASA, of course, is keeping it quiet and denying everything. This is not the first time NASA has been caught doing funny stuff with film. NASA, there's a joke about NASA. NASA means never a straight answer. It actually means the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, but they say it means never a straight answer because you can't get any good information out of them. You can't get any serious truth out of them. What was it that Duke saw? Is there life on the moon? Was it another visiting species, an alien or something? Who knows? But the fact that Duke saw this, Charles Moss Duke is, if there is a more reliable report about an alien out there or something unexplained, I couldn't name it. This is about as reliable as it gets. Plus, it's on film. It was captured on the lunar rover's camera. So you can't say, well, he hallucinated, he made it up, he was seeing things, it was a trick of the light. No. The camera caught it. It was there. Okay? So what's on the moon, we don't know. There's a lot of things about the moon we don't know. I've done several videos about that. Go and check those out. My point here is this guy, who is an extremely reputable source, saw it. He saw it. And he's coming forward with it. Amen. God bless him. I don't know if he's still alive or not, but I would love to talk to him. That'd be awesome. Anyway, if anybody else has any more information or anything contradictory, please, I welcome your opinions, even if you disagree with me. If you enjoy my content, it would really help me out if you could hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, share my content on all of your social media platforms, and post a comment or two. Remember, I welcome your comments, even if you disagree with me. And check me out over on Rumble for my political commentary and weekly current events. If you enjoy a good book, check out my author page on Amazon.com. My pen name is H.L. Anderson. You can find all of my books there, including there's the 2 books listed here and the 3rd one in the series. The first one is Vanguard 1. The second one is Task Force Terminus. The third one is Gulag of the Damned. It's collectively known as the Devo Poland Chronicles. Yeah, if you enjoy a good book, check it out. Maybe you can find, there's a lot of other stuff there. Find something you like. I hope you get it and hope you like it. All right. That's all I got for this one. So I hope you folks have a good one. God bless one and all.